Do you ever find yourself waking up again and again in the middle of the night just to go to the bathroom? You finally get cozy, your blanket is warm, your body feels relaxed, but then suddenly, the urge strikes. You shuffle out of bed, maybe feeling for your slippers in the dark, and by the time you return, your sleep is gone. Morning arrives, and instead of feeling rested, you feel heavy, drained, and frustrated. For many older adults, this is not just a small annoyance. It becomes a nightly pattern. And with every broken night, the next day feels harder. But here's the hopeful part, there are simple steps that can ease this struggle. You can reclaim your rest, your mornings, and your peace. That I'm Dr. Sarah Mitchell, a urologist and pelvic surgeon here in the US. And today, I want to share 8 gentle but powerful strategies that can help you wake up fewer times at night. To make this real, I'll tell you small stories of people just like you, seniors who faced this, tried these changes, and found real relief. Tip 1. Watch what you drink before bed. Meet Mr. James Miller. He's 72 and enjoys a big glass of water before bed. But night after night, he found himself waking 3 times. His mornings were groggy, and he thought, maybe this is just old age. But the truth was simpler. By stopping fluids 2 hours before bedtime, James gave his bladder time to empty before sleep. He still took his evening blood pressure pill, but with just a sip of water instead of a full glass. Soon, his bathroom visits dropped from 3 to 1.4. Seniors, this small adjustment can be life-changing. Remember, as we age, the bladder holds less, and urges feel stronger. Giving it a head start by cutting off drinks earlier can mean deeper, longer rest. Tip 2. Avoid evening bladder irritants. Mrs. Linda Johnson, 68, adored her after-dinner cup of coffee. But she noticed a pattern. Every time she drank it, she was up twice before dawn. When she switched to herbal chamomile tea instead, her nights became calmer. That's because caffeine and alcohol act like alarms for the bladder. They make it more active, triggering urges even when it isn't full. Everyone's body is different, but the best way to know is to test. Skip the evening coffee or wine for a week and see how your nights feel. Sometimes one small swap brings big relief. Tip 3. Try double voiding. Here's a simple trick that worked for Mr. Robert Davis, 74. He thought he was emptying his bladder fully, yet he always woke up again after just 2 hours. His doctor suggested double voiding. That he tried it, urinating before bed, walking around for a minute, then sitting back down to go again. To his surprise, he released another small amount. That leftover was the culprit. By starting the night with a truly empty bladder, Robert stretched his sleep to 5 hours straight. Double voiding is like giving your bladder a second chance. For older adults whose bladder muscles don't always squeeze fully, this simple trick is often a game changer. Tip 4. Check your water pill timing. Mrs. Patricia Wilson, 70, takes a water pill for her heart. She used to take it in the evening, but that meant waking up almost every hour. Exhausting. After a chat with her doctor, she moved her pill to midday. The results? She still got the benefits of her medicine, but her bladder wasn't waking her through the night. That if you take diuretics, timing matters. Always talk to your doctor before changing, but know that a small adjustment could protect your sleep. Tip 5. Balance your blood sugar. Mr. Charles Anderson, 65, lives with diabetes. He noticed that on nights when he had dessert after dinner, he was up more often. His doctor explained, when sugar builds up in the blood, it spills into the urine, pulling water with it. That fills the bladder and causes irritation. When Charles reduced his evening sweets and managed his blood sugar better, his bathroom trips dropped. Not only did his nights improve, he felt more energetic during the day too. For seniors with diabetes, steady evening blood sugar is not just about long-term health. It's also about peaceful sleep. Tip 6. Be mindful of salt misses. Barbara Thompson, 73, loved her salty popcorn while watching TV at night. But she noticed her ankles were swelling, and later, her bladder seemed fuller at night. Salt pulls water into the body's tissues. When you lie down to sleep, that fluid shifts back into circulation, filling the bladder. By simply swapping salty snacks for fruit and reducing added salt at dinner, Barbara noticed less swelling and fewer nighttime bathroom trips. Especially if you have heart issues, reducing salt is like giving your body a lighter, calmer night. Tip 7. Elevate or compress your legs. Here's a small evening ritual that worked wonders for Mr. William Harris, 69. After dinner, he would put his feet up on a pillow while reading. On days his ankles were swollen, he wore compression stockings while watching the evening news. These little habits pushed extra fluid out of his legs earlier in the evening, instead of letting it shift to his bladder at night. The result? Fewer midnight wake-ups. Think of it as preparing your body before bedtime, moving fluid before your head even hits the pillow. Tip 8. Train your bladder with Kegels. Finally, let's talk about regaining control. Mrs. Carol Martinez, 71, used to panic when she felt a strong urge at night. She'd rush to the bathroom, worried she might not make it. But her therapist taught her urge suppression using quick Kegels. At first, she didn't believe it would work. But after practicing 3 to 5 squeezes whenever the urge hit, she noticed the wave always faded. Over 3 months, she reduced her nightly bathroom trips from 4 to 2. It wasn't magic, it was training. And it gave her confidence back. Closing. So there you have it, 8 real, senior-friendly ways to quiet your bladder at night and protect your sleep, because here's the truth, better sleep isn't just about avoiding fatigue. It's about memory, mood, balance, and even your heart. Every extra hour of rest is a gift to your body and mind. So try these steps. Choose 1 or 2 this week. Notice the difference. And always remember, your sleep matters. Your health matters. And you are worth every bit of care.